In Stacking Up today, Trader Todd, Bubba Horwitz is here to take us through what's going on with the commodity world. Happy to have you here.
It's great to be here. Good
morning.
And
we're looking at the farming community.
Yeah.
And you say it's time to sell cattle. Why is that?
Well, you know, I think when you look at the overall exposure now, we've had a real nice rally in pretty much the whole agricultural space. And I think there's times that you have to take profits. Now, you know, obviously if you're a farmer and you own, then you need to hedge and protect the downside and lock in a higher basis. But if you're trading it or you're speculating here, we're up at these upper levels now that just indicate there's going to be some profit taking and some selling, and that's really what you want to look for. The key thing to being successful in any part of trading is being willing to take the profits when they give them to you, take your losses when they come, and here we're at levels we haven't seen for a while. We tested new highs, and naturally a chart should now pull back down into some support, and a lot of the outside economies are starting to support that now, that there should be some little bit of a sell-off here. So I think if you look, you know, there's feeder cattle and fat cattle, which is live and heavy and thin cattle, basically. And basically, I think they're both at levels that need to be sold. And you look to take a profit here, and really what I'm looking for is a pullback of 4 or 5%, in which I will then turn around and want to buy again, because I think overall we're going much higher.
When you see a rise in cattle, we know that a lot of companies, including McDonald's and people who buy beef, are really relegated to what's going on with the price, but they hedge as well, correct?
Yeah, most big companies will hedge against the cost, and what's happened is over the last 2 years we've had a dramatic drop in the commodity space. You know, the strength of the dollar, the Federal Reserve, a lot of things that have happened have caused a lot of pressure into the farming community, and the prices have fallen dramatically. I mean, feeder cattle is down 50% from 18 months ago, which is a giant move here. We're down to 10-year lows. So what you really want to look for, though, is you want to look for prices to get to a point that buyers are going to step in, and that's where we got to. We got to those lows where they panicked, the bankers were forcing people out, they were forcing liquidation, same as the stock, and now we got that rally. So now I think the bottoms are in, and now you want to trade off of this bottom. So we had a nice big rally up, and now you want to look for a little bit of a pullback, and then you want to step in and look to buy again and look for another run up. But you always want to kind of pick a spot to where you want to trade and what your overall objective is.
Well, thank you for stepping on to our show today.
It was great to be here.